Okay, we are currently live right now. Not supposed to, I'm gonna probably start in a minute or so since it's still 12:04. But yeah, this is it, you guys. This is my first animation live stream. Glad you guys can make it. Let's see. Just want to make sure we got. All right. Want to make sure I can see the chat. Awesome. Looks great. All things are good. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to animate the new intro for my channel, which is JestKartoons. Like if this face looks, if it looks familiar, it should, because that is pretty much. Here, I got it set up on Facebook. There we go. It's this little guy. It's pretty much me in the gesture hat. That's pretty much. I'm going to be animating him. Well, I have been animating him, but it's going great, you guys. I am super excited about this. And we also got Meowser Inc. Welcome, glad you can make it. Yeah, this is who. This is what I'm animating today. This little guy, which is my channel logo. And while I'm on Photoshop right now, before I start animating, I wanted to show you guys, let you guys know that Animation Princi-pals, the web series that I am working on, its first official episode will be premiering this summer, and I'm happy that I am working on this project. It's been a long time. It's been like many years in development, creating these characters, trying to find the right story for these guys, redesigning them so many times, but I am finally doing it. Thanks to this whole quarantine lockdown thing, I was able to pull this off. So, as of right now, the first official episode is going to be up on Faya.tv. Next, let's see. I want to aim for next month, but we'll see how the animation goes. But I know definitely it's going to come out this summer, you guys. So those of you guys who want to learn how to animate your own cartoons, but in a fun and humorous way, check out Animation Princi-pals. It's officially going to be coming out. The first episode on YouTube as well, just so I can get people on board with the show. But anyways, let's get to animating. Now that I did a little promo, so this is pretty much what I've been doing. This is the very rough, because I use Toon Boom Essentials for animating. This is my rough animation take on it. So I'll play it a few times just so I could show you guys what it's like. Make sure I fix the camera a bit. Here we go. It's on loop, so played a little bit with secondary action on it. I did. This is actually my first time doing lip syncing on this, so it's my first animation doing lip syncing. So it's good. So it's interesting. Lip syncing is not easy, you guys, but I'm happy that I'm finally doing it. So it's very important, you guys, to know how to lip sync your animation. So once again, this is very rough. And there you go. Let me pause that. And I'm going to show you the cleaned up. I'm only working on the face right now. Here, let me turn off the, there you go. Let me turn off the roughs and the onion skin. There you go. So these are my cleanups, you guys. Here's the cleanups. Only the ones that I have done, only the ones that I have finished so far. I haven't finished the all of it yet. Oh, this is, thank you so much, Kelly, for the comment. Like I said, this is so cool. But yeah, this is cleanup, you guys. I'm working on different layers. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the face on one frame. I'm doing the mouth on another, because that's where the lip syncing comes in. That's the important part. And then the hat is going to be on another layer. So it's going to be on 3 different layers of animation. So Without further ado, let's animate. Let's do this. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment. You guys, feel free to. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, whether it be about animation or whether it be like my web series that I'm working on. Because I have plenty of answers for that. So I just can't get into spoiler territory. So let's see. All right, so we got right here. There we go. We'll make sure we get in the right spot. All right, this looks fine. All right. Actually, let me zoom in a bit. Start with it in between on the nose. Okay. And just want to let you guys know, I am not an animation expert. I'm still learning myself. Let me try again. Let's see. But yeah. I'm still learning myself. Hoping to be an official animator sometime in the future, but for those of you guys curious, the program I use is Toon Boom Essentials. That's what I use for animating my cartoons. So, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be at least one person who's going to ask, like, which animation program or software I use. The answer is Toon Boom Essentials. Hopefully sometime when what am I going to do? I'm trying to remember. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so hopefully down the line, when I have enough money, or like when I, hopefully if the Dorky Animations, how's it going? Sorry, I just saw your message. How's it going? I'm glad you can make it. He is another animator, you guys, who has his own web series on Fire.tv, which I forgot to mention. It is under it's under let's see, it's closed down at the moment because it's working on an overhaul. But it is but he's an animator for a web series that he worked on. I believe it's called Atomic Horseman. I want to say that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Atomic Horseman. But yeah, he's another animator that's on the site. So let's see. All right, that looks good. All right, let's work on the eyes a bit. There we go. Yeah, let me just do. Yeah, animation's a lot of fun, you guys. It is a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed. There we go. Alright. That looks fine. There we go. Let's see. There we go. There you go. Frank! How's it going, Frank? How's it going, you guys? Welcome. Welcome, Frank. So glad to have you here, Frank. So glad to see you here. One of my good friends. Awesome. Glad you could make it, buddy. There we go. Try to, find the arc. Which, by the way, that is a very important principle of animation, you guys, is finding arcs. So, here we go. So, let's go right here. Oh, I forgot to have my rough. There you go. I'll use my rough as a guide or like a reference. Because, usually when I rough animate, I tend to go off. So, let me redo that. There you go. So probably right here, and then right there. So, once again, guys, I am not perfect. I am not an expert. I'm just a simple guy who loves to animate cartoons and wants to make a living out of it. So, and most importantly, share the story that I want to share with all of you guys. So that's that. Oh, Frank says this is a cool drawing. Thank you so much, Frank. Just want to let you guys know, animating is different than drawing, which is it means it is true that animating does take drawings, but unless it's like stop motion or computer animated. Anyways, I am pretty much. What was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, it's animating is different from drawing, because drawing you're just drawing a static picture. Animating, you're creating the illusion of movement by whether it be computer generated images or puppets or drawings. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Actually, let me check the. Okay, that looks good so far. Next. Alright. Also, if you guys have any questions, let me know. So I'm here animating you guys. So it would make it more fun for me. Like if you guys have any questions about like whether it's like like what animated movies are like, or stuff about my animated web show that's going on, or like anything at all, like. Just keep it appropriate, you guys. Just please keep it appropriate. Make sure I keep the camera. There we go. Alright. Alright. And let's work on the eyes, and that will be the last thing in between for this keyframe. Because in this one, his eyes are closed. So what I gotta do is go curve for a bit, and then I'm going to go up, and then his eyes are right around here, right there. Yeah, I'm still learning myself how to. I mean, I've animated for a long time. It's just been it's like tradigital. I think that's what it's called. This is tradigital animation, where it's hand drawn animation, but it's without paper, like paperless animation, and I do it digitally. So yeah, okay. Once again, this is there you go. All right, that looks fine. That looks good. The illusion of life, you guys. The illusion of life. All right, so let's draw another keyframe with my. There we go. So I got my guides here. And first, let me save. Saving is important, you guys. Saving is important. Oh, Dorky Animations. Questions. Are there any cartoons you grew up watching that inspired you to start drawing? That is a great question. Thank you. That is an excellent question. Let's see. I mostly grew up with Disney. I think most of my friends would know that I am a huge Disney fanatic. Love Disney. Grew up with the classics. Whoa! There we go. That was close. Almost knocked down my camera there. That was close. But anyways, yeah. Let me just fix it up right here. I grew up with Disney. What else did I grew up with? I also grew up with. I'm trying to remember. Whoa! That was close again. Alright, let me try to answer the question why I fixed this camera. Disney is what I grew up with mostly. Nickelodeon I grew up with, like SpongeBob. SpongeBob is an influence on me. What else have I grew up with? Cartoon Network, like Powerpuff Girls, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, there's a lot, but it's mostly Disney, you guys. It's mostly Disney, and also love the rubber hose animation style, which, as you can see, because there's the pie eyes, huge sucker for like pie eyes, rubber hose animation. So that's some of the cartoons I grew up with, like really the classics. Also, I love Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Foster's is a great show. Even though that one's flash animated, I still love the concept and the premise of that show. Having like a foster home for creatures who are like made up from people. I think that's a great concept. But yeah, that is another thing that like those are pretty much like shows that I like to watch growing up. As for shows that I watch now, let's see. I know. Oh my gosh! I just finished. I'm trying to remember. There was another show I grew up with that I love watching. How could I forget it? Animaniacs. I love Animaniacs. How could I forget that? So, oh my gosh. That's actually, let me fix the eyes a bit again. But oh my gosh, that's another big inspiration is Animaniacs. Which, fun fact, I actually got to my brother and I, we actually got to we got to meet. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name. It's on the tip of my tongue. He's the voice of Pinky and Yakko. Oh my gosh. I'm like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember his name. I have it with me. I have his autograph. I'm trying to... Oh my gosh. It's on the tip of my tongue. Alright, I'm literally going through it right now. I met him. Let me see if I can find it. His name is Rob Paulson. There we go. Rob Paulson. Literally one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He's awesome. Yeah, he's the voice of Yakko and Pinky. Got to meet Rob Paulson. Amazing guy. They even got to... It was at a Animaniacs live concert that was performing in my town. And we were lucky enough to see him. It was awesome. Frank says, House of Mouse is a good show. Yes, House of Mouse is a good show. Such a great show. Love House of Mouse. Hopefully Disney eventually will add that show onto Disney Plus, because it needs it needs it. There you go. Alright. Oh man. As for Disney movies that inspired me to get into the field of animation, I would have to say definitely. I know one of them is Princess and the Frog. That one inspired me. I think that was the Disney film that inspired me to become an animator. Was The Princess and the Frog. Just seeing 2D animation on the big screen again. That one made me like, yes, I want to be an animator. It was that movie. That one made me want to become an animator. It was Princess and the Frog, which I think is a very underrated Disney movie. I love that. It's probably my second favorite animated Disney film that I love. As for TV show that inspired me to become that kept on inspiring me to be an animator, it would be the Mickey Mouse shorts on Disney Channel. It's on right now. It's on the Disney Channel. It's on YouTube. It's on Disney Plus. You could watch it. They're hilarious. They are awesome. Like probably if I were to work for any animated cartoon series, it would be that one. I would love to work for the Mickey Mouse shorts. Oh my god, they're fantastic, you guys. They even got their own ride in Florida. It's gonna be coming to Disneyland. I'm super excited for that. Okay, so let's work on the ears. That part should be easy. Any other questions, guys? While I work on in-betweening. This would be a good time to tell you guys some like animation terms for those of you guys who are interested in animating. Right now, I am cleanup animating, which is what you see. The blue drawings they're roughs. They're the rough. Those are like the basic animation. While what I'm doing right now with the white, that is what it's called, cleanup animating, which is pretty much drawing the finalized version of the animation, the one that will be seen when it's all done. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, as you can tell, the blues were very rough drawings. But it was meant to give like an idea, like to give like the full look of how the animation will look when it's all done. So let me just follow the arc. Messed that up a bit. There we go. There we go. Let me work on those handsome eyebrows. Now, which fabulous person inspired these wonderful eyebrows? No, I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, also let me guys know if you guys are excited for Animation Princi-pals, because like what I'm animating right now is gonna be what's gonna be playing in the intro for every cartoon. So that's gonna be pretty cool. And plus, it'll be a way for you guys to have a show, like a really funny show, that will teach, well, not only like teach you guys how animation works, and but it's also gonna be really funny. It's gonna be like, if I had to say like which shows inspired, like what were like the inspirations for this show, for like the style, I would have to say probably like the cartoons that are animated but are like funny, and educational. Like Animaniacs was the big one that inspired it. What else? Schoolhouse Rock, because like that one took like made memorable cartoons that teaches you guys something. But I want to make it more funnier, so that's where the Animaniacs portion comes in. That's where that came from. Plus, try to make some memorable characters. Okay, so let me save that. Once again, just to remind you guys, the mouth is going to be on a different layer. There we go. Alright. So that's a basic rundown. Let me get a better... There we go. Much better look at it. And just zoom out a bit. Alright, and I'll just go rewrite to give you guys a look of the animation that's done so far. The white is the cleanup, and the blue were the rough drawings. So that's that. Looks pretty cool, huh? Very cool indeed. Very cool. And since we're here, let me here. I'll teach you guys the. So what? This is a keyframe. So keyframes are like the most important drawings. These are the ones. Those are like the big poses. So this right here is a keyframe. This right here is a keyframe. That's an important pose. Just zoom in on that a bit. Yeah. So this is a keyframe. This is a keyframe. And let's go to a in between, which is right. So there's an in between right here. This is like in between the two major ones. And these are breakdowns. So a little bit of an animation lesson. The more drawings you put that's put into an in between, the slower the action. But the less drawings that you put in, the quicker the animation. So for this one, for this case, it's going for a more quicker animation. It's going to be a much more quicker animation. There we go. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. Let's zoom in a bit so you guys can get a better look at what we're working with here. There we go. Alright, cool. So, what we got here, yeah, it's really exaggerated. It's going to be very cartoony. Alright, now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be drawing, this is the, I believe, yeah, this is the last major keyframe, 93, and it's extended all the way to the end. So that's pretty cool. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my reference. There you go. So I'm going to put this on, so that way I get like an idea of where everything is. I also got to remind myself, do not draw the what's it called, mouth, because that's gonna be on a different frame. But alright, here we go. Let's do this. In the meantime, I'll let you guys enjoy the animation. If you guys have any questions, please let me know in the comments below or in the live chat. Okay, so we're pretty much past the halfway mark for this little drawing right here, this frame of animation. Okay, so if I were to go like that, so it'll be probably right around here, and then right there. Yeah, as you can tell, my rough drawings, like they're more of a guide than just like me, like instead of just like, oh, like tracing and so. No, like they're more like a guide for me. But yeah. Once again, guys, I am not a professional, but I would like to be in the future. But I have interned before, so that actually did help when it comes to anime. Danny Toons, how's it going? Welcome. Hi. Hope I'm saying that name right. Danny Toombs or Danny Tomes, or hopefully I said it right. If I didn't, I apologize. So hopefully I got it right. So, but yeah, okay. So I think this one's done. So I'm gonna extend it all the way to the end because this is the last drawing on this frame. So it's gonna be a still frame right there. So there we go. That's another drawing right there. Let me find my next. There we go. There's my next drawing. This is important, you guys. When it comes to animating, you gotta do keyframes first, then the in-betweens, and then do the breakdowns. That's the proper order to do it. If you do it straight ahead, then it's gonna look wrong. So let's see. It's like animate. It's all right. Oh, thanks. Oh man, yeah. So once again, hopefully I didn't get your name wrong. So, oh man. All right. So here we go. And once again, I am animating what's going to be the intro of each Animation Princi-pals cartoon. So like, I'm pretty sure that everyone has like. Everyone knows like there is like a cartoon that like would like always like introduces it in a very fancy or unique way. Tugi Bendy, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. Glad you can make it. Glad to see some more people, more animators from Faya .tv, you guys. This is awesome, you guys. Very awesome. Okay. So let's follow the arcs. So put it right around here. Arcs are important. In animation, arcs are your friends. They make sure, and they help you guide your animation to make sure that it flows right, that it doesn't look wonky or weird. So yeah, arcs in animation are your friends. One of the most, in my opinion, one of the most important principles of animation. Well, all of them are important. Well, luckily my cartoon, Animation Princi-pals, is going to teach you guys all about the Animation Princi-pals, but in a very fun way. So, oh, it says very nice cartoon. Thank you. Actually, here, I'll show you what I got so far. Let me show you the rough version first. Let me save it first. There. I include the hat. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play through the animation so you guys get an idea of what it's going to look like. Let me sure zoomed in a bit. There you go. Yeah, once again, this is very rough, you guys. So, yeah, so imagine the JestKartoons title just below this guy. In the beginning of every cartoon for Animation Princi-pals, it's going to show this. And for those of you guys wondering, yes, that is my voice. So that's voicing him. Okay, so you guys got the basic idea of what the animation is going to look like. I use two movement essentials. You can tell by the very rough paintbrush animation, but it gets the idea across. As long as I get my idea on paper, or like paperless, then it's good. Then I got it. He says, "Oh, nice voice. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much." Thank you so much. Okay, so let's go back to the frame that I want to in between. Let's remove the hat because I don't want to worry about the hat. That's gonna be on a different frame. There we go. This is our in between, you guys. And for those of you guys coming in, if you guys are new, feel free to like and subscribe. You guys are getting an exclusive sneak peek of how I animate, and this was once again going to be the introduction that's going to be playing in front of each one of my cartoons for Animation Princi-pals, which is my web series. Want to make sure. Okay, I want to make sure I can see it. There we go. That looks good. And we'll set it right there. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of tough to animate on white, but the reason why I animate on white is because that's what I'm animating. It's gonna be, so this is white. I'm gonna fill it up with white, and then the rest is gonna be purple. So that's why. That's why I went with the color card, gave it a dark background so I could see what exactly am I drawing. Okay, so anyways, back to animating. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Let me know if you guys have any questions whatsoever when it comes to animation. I am more than happy. I am more than happy to answer your questions. Like, this is your chance. Like, plus, if you ever want to make your own web show, go for it. Just go for it, you guys. Luckily, this whole lockdown quarantine thing, like, it gave me time to actually work on my cartoons. Like, I normally would not have the time to do it, but thanks to it, I do. So, oh my gosh, that's awesome. So, now's a good time to do it, you guys. Don't just sit around and like wait for the stuff to come to you. Just go for it. Just go for it indeed. Okay, so let's see. Let me follow the arcs so it goes right around there, and that looks right. Let me zoom out a bit. There we go. That looks fine. That looks good. Man. Also, let me guys know if you guys would like to see more of these, because I know that they're, Benny says, that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me guys know if you guys would like to see more of these in the future. Like, I would be more than happy to, live stream, how I, animate. So, let me do that. There we go. Right around here. Okay, that looks fine. Cool. Let's see. Animation is hard, but it is a lot of fun indeed. At the same time, being able to create the illusion of life, with your own imagination and some, supplies, and like utensils or equipment, you're able to bring your own characters and stories to life, and that's what I love about animation. Okay, there you go. Let's follow the arc here, and then right around there. Okay, let's turn off the onion skin. Let's see if that looks all right. And the eyes. Let's work on in betweening the eyes. So, what I do is I'm going to follow the arc. This goes here. And then that goes right around here. And then ba-ba. And then it doesn't go all the way up here. It just goes a little bit right there. There we go. Then try that again. Let's see. The bottom of the circle will be right here. Well, it's more like a oval in a way. Bam. Okay, so there we go. I think we got our eye in between. Yeah, that looks right. Let me just save this. Always important to save your work. Oh, good thing I didn't. There we go. I almost left out. I almost forgot to leave in that. There we go. Better. There we go. I almost forgot about that. Alright, so now I'll save. Always Always save your work, you guys. Always. There we go. I want to make sure I got my... Let's see. Let's go here. I always like to go back and then all the way forward. Let's go right here. Let's go to this one. So let's work on the next in between. Right there. Okay, here we go. Next in between is a go. Also, let me know in the comments below. Are you guys excited for Animation Princi-pals? Are you guys excited for the web series I'm making that will teach you guys how to like animate cartoons, but in a funny way? Let's see. I am now changed. Oh, changed? How so? How so, Bendy? There we go. There we go. That looks good. See, like when like the drawings get like closer, then that's where it gets easier, because it's just like literally just drawing what's in between each pose. So just like the more you animate, the easier it gets. It definitely does get easier the more you do it. Want to make sure I get the volume as well. Make sure like the volume stays consistent in a way. There we go. And then follow the arc. That looks, yeah, that's right. There we go. That looks good. Alright, then the eyebrows. Those really big, handsome eyebrows. Kidding. Kidding. Okay. There you go. Once again, I'm always open for questions, you guys. If you have any questions. Let's see. Bendy said, like, oh, I see that face. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Like I said, the blue drawings are meant for like a guideline. That's my rough animation. That's how I do roughs, because like this is like the cheapest version of Toon Boom I got, which is Essentials. You gotta do the best with what you got. Hopefully down the line, once I hopefully I make enough like money on the side. If Animation Princi-pals becomes successful, then I will upgrade Toon Boom, and it will give it like a much better quality. But I try to make the best with what I got. Don't let it be a crutch. Here we go. Now all that's left for the in between is the eyes. So what I'm gonna do is right there, and then there we go, and then awesome. Let's see. Benny says, I think the voice said JestKartoons. Yes, that is correct. The animation for the intro, just like the what he says is the title of the channel, or aka the studio, but called he says JestKartoons. So yeah, he just says the channel. That's what he says. Let me just save that, because I'm pretty sure that one's done. Let me turn off the onion skin. Yeah, that's right. That looks right. Everything's in place. Okay. Next frame. Now we're going to do the in-between for these drawings. And hopefully down the line, if Animation Princi-pals proves to be successful, maybe another season or possibly work on another show. I do not know. I have a few ideas for more shows, but it's like more of like a higher scale level of what I want to do. I can't say it yet because I can't promise anything. It depends on how the future goes. So yeah, it depends, you guys. It just depends. Okay, so there we go. Yeah. Plus, that's probably one of the main reasons why I went with the rubber hose 1930s style of animation for a TV I was gonna say TV, but it's for a web series. It's because like it's a simple enough style for me to animate like often, so I can definitely animate on the cartoony style more often than like the more of like realistic style, and it's on a budget as well. So let's see. There we go. And plus, I can't imagine a better style to go with when introducing people of how to animate their very own cartoons. I think that's the best style to work with, and for like getting people into animation is the 1920s and 30s style animation, the pie eyes and the rubber hose, and pretty much cartoons like Mickey Mouse and Betty Boop and Bimbo and Oswald and Popeye. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of really good rubber hose cartoons, whether it be from like Disney or Fleischer Studios, like, and I'm very happy that it's like there's like a following going on of like rubber hose type animation in today. Not only with me, but there's like mostly in video games. Like you guys probably know with games like Cuphead and Bendy and the Ink Machine. Those are all two really big examples of rubber hose animation in today's world. If I had to choose which game I like better, though, when it comes to Cuphead or Bendy and the Ink Machine, I love both of them. But if I had to choose one, it would be Cuphead. Love playing Cuphead, and I cannot wait for the DLC, the Delicious Last Course. Which, by the way, that's probably the best title for a DLC like ever. Oh, I love it. Super clever. Delicious Last Course. Which is DLC. Alright, let me know if you guys have any more questions, you guys. This is your chance to ask an animator what's any like tips or like what's going on in the show, what's the progress. Let me just save that because I'm pretty sure this drawing is done. Turn off the onion skin. That looks good. Okay. Nice. So I think what I might do is finish up this, and then I might start on the hat. And then, we'll see how long I can go with this animation, you guys. You guys will, unfortunately, I will not be finishing this animation on the live stream. That's going to be during my own time. Because I want to keep the final look of it a surprise. So, those of you guys expecting a full completed animation, then I'm sorry. You're going to have to wait until Animation Princi-pals to premiere to see this. But hopefully, if you guys would like to see another live stream, I will be more than happy to animate, or possibly maybe rough animate, a scene for the upcoming first episode of Animation Princi-pals. let's see. Bendy says Popeye is like Paramount Pictures 1950s. Yeah, like, but I'm pretty sure that it came out. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Popeye was around the 50s, but I'm pretty sure he was also around earlier. I believe. I believe he came out a bit earlier. Okay, there we go. Cool. Whew. Oh boy, all that talking. Talking and animating, lots of work. So great to see people like other animators from Fire.tv. For those of you guys who are interested in watching animation, Fire.tv is the place to go. It's not up. It's currently under a overhaul. They're currently going through a big update. But it's going to be the place to go for independent animators like myself. It's going to be the place to go. So I want to give a shout out to all of those animators who got their own web shows and shorts on the platform. Like, it's super cool, you guys. It's really awesome, and it's a place where you can like support them. You can see great new content like myself. With Animation Princi-pals. Lots of styles of animation I saw. There's Flash animation, there's 2D animation, there's a few CGI, not much, but I saw a few CGI ones. But it's mostly, I mostly see like 2D and Flash. I'm on the 2D side. Team 2D for life. If I had to choose what's my favorite type of animation, it's 2D animation. Hands down, no contest. Like, no one can change my opinion on it. Let's see, the updated Fire... Yes, the update on Fire.tv. Yes, that is correct, Bendy. From what I've heard, it could be up tomorrow. That's what I've been hearing. So I am super excited for it, you guys. For Fire.tv, the website that is going to be the place for indie animators like myself, as well as many others. There's lots of great animators on there. There we go. Okay, just the eyebrows on the top of this, and then it will all be done. It's so much fun. I'm actually having, like, this is the first time doing an animation live stream, and it's a lot more fun to actually talk about my animation process instead of just being like in this quiet environment. Just being able to talk about it and have an audience, it's really great. So I want to thank you guys for joining me here today, for seeing the animation process of how animation goes. Okay, so I got 3 more drawings left for this frame. And let me turn on the onion skin. Let me just save it again just to make sure. And let's get on drawing the next frame. There we go. Right. Whoops. There we go. There we go. There we go. There. Had a mishap with the camera, but it's all good, you guys. It's all good. Alright, we'll make sure I get this all good. Alright. Starting to look good. Start to look good. If you guys actually... I want to ask you guys a question. What cartoons do you like to watch? Is there like any cartoons that you guys like, whether it was like an old cartoon or is it like a new one that's on right now? I'm curious. Maybe I've seen those cartoons. I'd like to start like a whole conversation. Like, what cartoons do you like to watch? What cartoons do you like to watch? Do you like any cartoons that you guys like, whether it was like an old cartoon or like a new one that's on right now? I'm curious. Maybe I've seen those cartoons. I'd like to start like a whole. There we go. Bendy says, very good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Bendy. All right, there you go. Ooh, animation's a lot of fun. Oh, yes, it can be. And it is. Yes, it is. I don't know why I'm singing. Ah. There you go. All right. In between on the eyebrows. Alright, let's see. I think, yeah, this drawing, I believe, is done. Awesome. Alright. Show you guys a look at that. Alright, now for this pose. Drawing, I believe, is done. Awesome. Alright. Look at that. Let's see. Bendy says, let's see. JestKartoons said, JestKartoons, is that right? Yes. For the that is correct. For the animation, all he says is the name of the channel / studio. So, which is JestKartoons. Which actually, if you guys would like to know the backstory, I'm more than happy to tell it. The backstory of where the name JestKartoons came from. For those of you guys who are curious to know, JestKartoons, that was named after my mascot, Artie. But there was another YouTube channel that had the same name, Artimations. So I decided, like, you know what, I'm going to have to change my name because that name is unfortunately already taken. Not the character. The character is not named. There's no, I believe the guy's name was RD, but it no, it was RT, but it was like RD art style, but it's the name. So anyways, JestKartoons. How I came up with the name was that what I did, I took the initials of my name, which is JK, Jacoby, and what I did was I tried to find words that fits the best that starts with those letters. So K was easy because even though cartoons doesn't sound, it doesn't start with a K, it sounds like it could start with a K because it has that C sound. So cartoons was easy, and then for the J was tricky. I had to look up words that fit best with the letter J. And there was a word that I ran into, which was just. And jest, which is like, it was a word that meant to be funny. So like a jester, like a castle court jester. And that's pretty much how I came up with the name. And it works. It works really well. JestKartoons. There we go. Which is funny, like, oh, like they're just cartoons. So it's funny because it sounds like the word just. Like, oh, it's just this, oh, it's just that, but it's not. It's actually just, but it actually sounds like it. So it's like, oh, these are just cartoons. Okay, so it works. And personally, it's a much better name. I'm glad I changed it. So and I think it's original. It's a very original name, and I'm glad I went with that. Let's see, Benny says, nice, you did the voice. Thank you. Yes, I did. I recorded my own voice. And I animated it. I'm still animating it right now. Doing the cleanup animation, which is the animation process that takes the longest time. Because you have to make sure that each line goes in the right spot. And that the animation goes well. Rough animation, you can go as rough as you like, as long as you get the basic idea of the animation. Which is, I think that's why a lot of people rather want to be rough animators, because you could animate as roughly as you want. But with cleanup animation, you cannot do that. You have to animate it. You have to clean up the drawings of how it's going to look when in the final version. And it's very tough because you want to make sure the character stays on model. You want to make sure it looks right. You have to make sure that each line is in its proper place. Good thing I turned on the onion skin on, otherwise I would have forgotten that I didn't draw in the chin, which is like the majority of the face. There we go. Alright. I'm probably gonna save the mouth for last. Whoop! That was close. That was another close one. There we go. There you go. Much better. Man, I don't know what's up with my tripod today. It's okay. It's my first time doing an animation live stream, so I knew mistakes was going to happen. It's not going to be perfect. No one's perfect, you guys. But in a way, like who wouldn't want a perfect world? I don't want a perfect world. I mean, everyone has their imperfections. Everyone has their imperfections, and that's what makes us special and unique. Let's see. Is this the? I want to make. Yeah, I think this is the final face drawing, you guys. This is the final face drawing, without the mouth, of course. The mouth is on a different layer, but this is the final face drawing for cleanup, you guys. So this is exciting. This is when it starts to get really exciting, guys. I'm so happy that you guys could be here today. Oh, this is great. You guys are gonna be witnessing 1/3 of the animation being complete right before your very eyes. There you go. That looks good. That looks very good. Alright, been live streaming for a bit, for an hour. Wow. Okay. It didn't feel like an hour, to be honest. It did not feel like an hour. There you go. Awesome. Alright, we are almost done with this, you guys. We're almost done. And I think that's it. There we go. Just turn this off. And let's turn off the rough face layer. Yeah, there you go. This is it, you guys. Alright, I'm going to save this. Do a test. Alright, so let's see it in action. Just the face, of course. Let's see how it turns out. Make sure I get the volume. And let's turn off the rough face layer. Once again, the mouth is going to be on a different layer, so that's going to be saying, it's going to be saying the words, then resuming a position. But right now it's just the face. It's all cleaned up. And it's going to look a lot better once it's done, when it's fully done. Just the face, of course. Let's see how it turns out. Make sure okay. Hope you guys like that. Let's see. Since the face rough is done, well, I'm going to use it eventually again for when I work on the mouth, but I'm going to save it again just to make sure that I saved it. And then, what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on a couple, let's see. I'm going to work on the hat. Let's work on the hat, you guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to work on a few drawings on the hat. And then I'm gonna say, and then I'm going to end the live stream. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna call this one Hat Clean Up. There you go. And I'm going to put you on top. Trying to move it up the layer is always tricky. There you go. First one's easy, so I just have to follow these guidelines. How long is it held for? right there at frame 34. So I'm gonna, there you go. So I got my new drawing held for 34 frames. So I'm probably gonna do a layer. I'm probably gonna animate a bit of the hat and not do the whole thing today, but I'm gonna save it for another time. So probably gonna do like maybe a keyframe. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So this should be easy because I don't have to draw facial features. I just need to draw a hat. No. Yeah, it usually takes me a few tries to get it. I'll move the hat layer. Actually, I'll keep it on top for now. I'll keep it on top. Hold on, did I accidentally, wait, did I? Hat cleanup, yeah, I moved it to the bottom. I don't know why it did that. And I moved that one there. There we go. Okay. Want to make sure it's on the right layer. There we go. Okay, so awesome. So I got the hat, like the main hat done. And let's find, yeah, this is it. This is a keyframe. Right there. Now it's a good thing I did the head first, because what I'm doing is I'm following like the base of the hat. Gonna draw that on there. There we go. Yeah, the hat should be easier to do for cleaning up. There we go. Cool. Alright. Starting to look good, you guys. The hat's starting to look good. Okay, so let's find that in between frame right there. Cool. All right. Well, I think what I'm probably going to do, you guys, is that I'm going to finish up with these in between, just are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawings, and then I'm going to conclude the live stream. But first off, I want to say thank you to all who made it to the live stream today. Like, you guys are awesome, being there to help support me of my first ever animation live stream. Like, I know it's not perfect, but it'll only get better from here. But just for being here, you guys are awesome. I just want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best. Like, you guys are totally cool. So awesome that you guys could be here today and witnessing animation in the making. Okay, so I'm gonna go here. There we go. Then cool. Alright, next in between is ready. Save. I'm going to make a new frame of animation. Yeah, it's going to be, it's quicker to, it's going to be quicker to do the, hat. In complete honesty, it's going to be much quicker doing the hat, since it's not that many details to do. Just and who knows, maybe down the line I will offer you guys sneak peeks of the first ever episode of Animation Princi-pals, the brand new web series I'm working on. You guys seen the pilot? Hopefully you guys have seen the pilot. The pilot episode is up. It's very rough, but it gives like the basic idea of what the show will be about. And the 2 shorts, which are called The Virus or Us, and that tap dancing kid. Those are 2 shorts that I worked on. One of them actually won a contest, which is super exciting. It won a contest where the challenge was to animate an original character fighting off COVID-19, and mine got the most votes. I'm proud of a lot of my work. I'm definitely very proud of that one. Also very proud of the short they made, that tap dancing kid. First time I ever tried to blend animation with live action footage, which is not easy. Not easy, especially on a time frame, because it was also for a contest as well. It didn't win, but I'm still proud I made it, though. I'm still happy that I've made that short. And a lot of people really liked it. And if it made people happy, then that's all that matters. That's truly all that matters. If it makes me happy, if it makes others happy, then that's all that matters. That's the most important thing. Is enjoy the work that you do when it comes to animating. That's what, like, in a way, animation taught me to it taught me new skills. Skills I never thought I would be able to do by myself. And it also pretty much taught me like it's a way to help cope with tough times. Like, we're going through some tough times right now, and animation has really helped me get through this. We're like I've been under lockdown for like a couple of months, but I've been going very strong, and I'm still remaining optimistic and upbeat about it. And plus, like, that's what my character Artie would do. He'd always find good things in a bad situation, because that's his character. That's what he wants to do. Alright. And we're almost done with this in between for his hat. Alright. That looks good. Let me just save. Okay. As we get to the end of what's probably going to be the like the last few drawings of the live stream, you guys have like any other final questions? Any last questions you guys want me to answer? Let's see. And actually, before I start animating, quick reminder, you guys. Once again, Animation Princi-pals, the official first episode. Here's the poster of Animation Princi-pals, where you can animate with tunes while hijinks ensues, is going to be premiering this summer. So this summer you'll get to see 1930s new 1930s style characters come to life and hilariously try to teach you how to animate your own cartoons. So it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. It's going to be great. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the show, just like how I have. I had a lot of fun making the show. There we go. Whoops. I knew I forgot something. There we go. Add that and then do this. There we go. And I even made some new characters for the show that have not been seen in the pilot ever. So like they're completely new characters being added into the show. So hopefully you guys will be sure to give it a watch and like and spread the word about Animation Princi-pals coming to Faya.tv once it returns up and running. And oh, that should not be there. It's way off on that in between. Right there. It should go right here. Okay. Then there we go. Right around here is an in between. There we go. Looking good. Looking good indeed. Okay. Cool. All right. There's that. And this will probably be the last in between, you guys. The last in between for today. For today's live stream. The last drawing for this animation demo. So, let's finish this off strong. And who knows, if I have enough time today, I'll finish this off camera and then get ready to start again. I'm working on my web show. So what I love about like today, like now, is that like with technology, we can like show the progress of pretty much how much goes into making our own shows. And then sharing them with people who have like the same fascinations, like the same interests as you. Almost done. Well, a lot can be done in almost an hour and a half when it comes to animating and talking to fellow animation-loving people out there. Okay. Alright, that's it, you guys. We'll just save this. I'm gonna do, there we go. That looks fantastic. So, give you guys a quick look at what the animation looks like. It looks great. Really great things, you guys. Great things are coming. And who knows, maybe for the next live stream, I'll probably animate either Artie or Razor. That's going to be shown in the first episode of Animation Princi-pals. But overall, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for being here for my first ever animation live stream. You guys are amazing. If you guys are new here, that makes it even better. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want to see more animation, feel free to like and subscribe for more animation, and also to be up to date on the premiere of the official start of the animated web series Animation Princi-pals, where animating with tunes, hijinks ensues. So, oh man, but anyway, thank you guys all for coming in. You guys